Good morning, good morning, good morning. Trying to maneuver out of here. Got all these vehicles in the yard. Looking like what I've been through, which is the gym this morning. But hey, let's go. On my way to the post office. Trying to make sure it's recording. Okay, on my way to the post office, you know, mailing off stack to regain, to put people in the position, right? Thank you for the digital love. It's coming from the gym, my workout, on my way back out to the post office. So, you know, as some people say they don't look like what they've been through, but I think I'm looking like what I've been through this morning. But it's all good. You know, it's all good. So, credit health, credit wealth, let's talk about it. There's a lot of different ways, as the old saying goes, to skin a cat. You know, I'm from Mississippi, and they sometimes, the elderly say it's more than one way to skin a cat. But the thing is, I've never seen a skin cat, so I don't really know what that saying come from. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning to you too. I never seen a skin cat, and I never heard of anyone skinning a cat, but they say it's different ways to skin a cat. I don't know, but it's different ways, different approaches that a lot of people use, whether it's they encourage you to do it yourself, whether it's a credit repair company that would charge you $100 to $200 a month, or $2,000 and $3,000, or $1,200, right? Or if it's someone like me that do customized credit coaching, customized credit coaching for clients, right? Which means I look at your overall credit report and I help coach you, right? We work, intertwine, work together on what needs to be reversed, right? I compose your affidavits. You do the certified mailings, because honestly, I work with more people out of state than in state of Mississippi. You do the certified mailings. Oh, that's a beautiful backdrop of the trees I see in the video. Isn't it nice? It's a beautiful day today in Mississippi. 69 degrees, right? And you do the certified mailings, so it's a coaching, right? But what a lot of people, I don't want to continue talking because my connection is low. Okay, so my connection is available again. But what I don't hear many people talking about are these subjects like this. Address removal, right? How to get old negative addresses deleted from your credit report, and why that's important. Because negative accounts are tied to old addresses a lot of times. So what if a negative account is tied to your new address? Well, you still can, you know, challenge the accuracy of the reporting and get things deleted or get them reversed. Or what I mean by reversal, you can either get it removed or you can get it reversed. Reversal is, you know what, I had good years of payment history on this. I don't want to delete the account in its entirety, but I want the negative, and the way that the Fair Credit Reporting Act states it is the adverse information, right, or the negative information removed from the credit report. Maybe I was 2-3 months late, but I've had 2 years of positive. Maybe for 2 or 3 years this account maybe 2 or 3 years this account was positive, and now, let me cut my air conditioner on, and now it's showing as a collection or a charge off, and so that's reversal. Removal is no data is provided, nothing positive is showing, or you have more positive. Excuse me, more positive than negative they show. And so that's removal and deletion. What I don't hear is the explanation. Excuse me for coughing. It's a lot of pollen in the air too. It was 45 degrees earlier this week, and now it's pollen. It's 69 degrees today, right? Pollen in the air, 69 degrees today, so it's hard to stay a little stable under those conditions. Okay, so connection available again. Still coughing, a lot of pollen in the air. So, challenging versus disputing. You know, you have this Metro 2 method that says we challenge, we don't dispute. But I've looked at it. They actually kicked me out of the group. I paid for it because I'm always researching and knowledgeable about what's going on and how I can get more information to make myself more effective for my clients. And they base it off, you know, the electronic system and how they dispute. From what I've seen in the system, you can do those same method by using the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And so, let me make sure this is still live. Yeah. By using the Fair Credit Reporting Act as well. But now that I know both methodologies and how to combine them both, it'll make them more powerful, because what Metro 2 requires that now in 2019 that they can also have electronic verification on file. They don't have to have anything on file that's physically verified. So when you're asking for the physical proof bearing your signature, they also have electronic verification, telephone communication. So what Metro 2 does is say, okay, if you receive this information to report this on my credit report, did you follow the 5 bases that Metro 2 requires you to follow anytime you're reporting something electronically, right, or through the e-Oscar system? But it doesn't address things like there are situations where you need a physical verification. Let's say you filed for bankruptcy. Do they have that original bankruptcy petition in their file? See, everything that the bureaus report, when they have it on your credit report, they are supposed to have a file on hand that justifies that I am reporting this information accurately, right? Whether they've reported it by electronic means of verification, telephone means, they're supposed to expose or be able to tell you who they talk to, the address of the person they talk to, the telephone number, on the day that they talk to this person, to verify or to put it accurately on your credit report. So Metro 2 does address the electronic process, and this is why you would not want to send a letter in asking for verification first, which is a lot of do-it-yourself programs encourage you to do, templates, is because you're not telling them what's wrong with the account that you're asking them to verify. You need to address if they are reporting it accurately and correctly, and it's clear and accurate according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And then if they have electronic means to, which they do, e-Oscar, they don't have the manpower to investigate the way they should, and it's their grave responsibility to make sure this is reported accurately, not yours, right? They're supposed to have this information on file, on demand, per request, and did you report it accurately? And so your very first step, it should be challenging the accuracy of the reporting, or you can dispute the accuracy of the reporting. Fair Credit Reporting Act challenge the accuracy of reporting, and then the Metro 2 also, when they're using eOscar, which they use 100% of the time, challenge the accuracy as well. Once you get those negative addresses removed or old addresses removed, you may have never lived there. It may was a family member address. You know, once you get it removed, anything tied to those negative accounts is much easier, faster to remove as well. But you also want to make sure that you update with your positive accounts, update to them your current address so you don't lose your positive accounts as well. But you won't lose the positive accounts by removing old addresses, because you won't challenge or dispute the accuracy of the positive accounts anyway, right? But just for you know, to make sure, it's always good to update with your current bills that are positive, your current address. So that's what they do. No one's telling you about the power of moving addresses or removing different names on your credit report, how well that looks to lenders. Even if you're building good credit on bankruptcy, which you can, you might be in a situation where you want to get approved for a home or a vehicle, and the underwriters see the bankruptcy and they don't want to approve you even though you have a high score, but because you have the history. So collections and charge-off work the same way. You want to get them deleted. There is no positive history with a collection to report, and it's very, sometimes there's no positive history with a charge-off that you want to report. But if there is, right, positive history in the last 6 months it went to charge-off, then that could be reversed. But if it's not enough history, then it'd be removed and deleted. So that's what they do. So when people ask me my pricing, take all of that in consideration, that you're getting overall clean credit, address removal, everything is going to be reversed or removed. It's not a one-stop shop where you're just asking for things to be deleted. It's an overall clean credit health, which will help you build credit wealth. And this is the Queen of Credit. I'm signing off. Time for me to go to the post office. Have a great weekend. Hit like and hit share. If you watch this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Oh, and contact me today. Let's get started. It's your income tax returns in. Let's get started. You got the money. Let's save money throughout the year, right? Save money throughout the year. Get some of those high interest rate refinance or 0% finance. Get a better dependable lifestyle, better vehicle at low interest rates. Get lower insurance rate premiums on your vehicle or your home, or get a better apartment, right? Higher credit score equals lower rent, right? The higher your score, lower rent. So save yourself thousands of dollars and invest in yourself. Invest in that 3-digit number, which is your credit, because as Corey P. Smith says, credit is for poor people, right? Because if you don't have money, the only thing you have to obtain money to live a better lifestyle is that 3-digit number called your credit score. So reach out to me today. LD@fixmycreditandcash.com is my email address.